Hello everyone, welcome back to this Enlightened Life series. Here we're going on one of my famous walkabouts to talk a little bit about a pretty interesting topic, and that is about buying happiness. Okay, so there are a few different thought processes on this. A few of them tend to be more right than others, and there's just really a lot of middle ground on it. So I'll kind of get into a little bit of this topic. A big thing that a lot of people say is money can't buy you happiness, okay? Versus some cultures, particularly like, this American kind of culture, really teaches that a lot of happiness is dependent on having enough beer, having enough, drinks, having enough, good food, having the right house to live in. And it really says that, you can buy happiness, it's all in things, okay? Versus some people have gone to the other extreme of saying non-materialism, the lack of things can bring happiness, that you can really get that from living a minimalist kind of life, and that's the answer. Other people have said things like, money is the root of all evil, even though the real quote is the love of money is the root of all evil. And of course, there's the oppositional idea to that one, that the lack of money is the root of all evil. So, can you buy happiness? I will go on to say you cannot buy happiness if you, don't have a well-programmed subconscious mind. So I've talked about the subconscious mind nonstop here, basically. And the subconscious mind has a huge effect on your happiness. Now, it's going to treat you however you treat other people. So if you're really mean to other people, it's going to be mean to you. If you're really happy and you're really loving to others, it's going to be loving to you. Now, this can even be without other people. It can be just the environment. If you can love this tree right here, okay? So I'm going to go to this tree and say, I love you, tree. Okay? And when you give out love, it doesn't matter if it's an object that can ever give it back, like this tree. This tree is not going to be able to give me back love, even though I can say, I love you, tree. It's not going to be able to, hand me back love. It could be a stick, it could be a toad, it could be anything. It doesn't even have to be alive. You could say it to a rock, whatever it is, okay? Now, as long as you give away love and you think loving thoughts, that's going to lead to neuroplasticity in your brain. Basically, your brain is going to strengthen the loving pathways. It's going to make you more loving. It's going to make you happier and all that kind of stuff. Now, if you're naturally just a very mean person, but you have a lot of money, okay, then you cannot buy happiness. Nothing out there will ever make you happy, because happiness is really this neurochemical event. And it's not going to happen as much if you're not going to go to the trouble of programming the subconscious mind to be happy. So many people live basically in paradise in countries like, here in America, it is a country that, compared to so many other places, is absolutely amazing. Many people are willing to die to try to get in here because they come from countries that are so bad, that are so horrible, that have all these problems. And in America, we have, compared to a bunch of these kind of places, particularly third world countries, this is the promised land. This is the best place in the world. And so a lot of people, though, still coming from America just feel like, I don't have enough money, I'm not in the right position, everything's bad. Even when they're in, say, the upper middle class or something, they're like, oh, I don't have, enough, I should be super rich, why can't I do this, why do I have to go to college, all these kind of problems. And so this is a huge issue that people think, okay, why can't I just buy my happiness here? And the country, often a lot of people will say things like you can't buy happiness, but their beliefs really say otherwise. They think, oh, if I have enough stuff, then it'll all be okay. That'll just work out. So I can tell you, you can't buy happiness if your subconscious mind is, negatively programmed. If it is programmed to think everything's bad, it is not going to suddenly have neural pathways that are going to be strengthened to think everything's great, I love my life, all that kind of stuff, just all the time out of the blue. Okay, that's just not going to happen. So what's going to happen is based on what you're going to think. So if you often think loving thoughts, you're going to be more loving. If you think fearful and negative thoughts, then you're going to be more fearful and negative. And that's basically our idea here, okay? Now, the question still goes on, though, can you buy happiness? I say, if you already have a positive mental attitude, yes. Things can make you really happy, particularly experiences, opportunities, all those kind of things. money can buy you some amazing things. So money is an excellent tool, okay? You cannot like use money alone to make you happy. But what you can use is if you're already happy, already working on being happy, it enables you to become happier. So really, it's an amazing tool that can really help you out in this process. So in that way, money can buy you happiness if you already have some. But if you have none, it cannot. That's about it for this video, guys. Thanks for joining me here on this wonderful day. I will see you guys next time with the next video. So stay tuned. I'll see you then.